Hello, Mr. 006 back for part 8 of I Want to Kill the Maker, hard mode. Last time I completed the first 2 areas of stage 6, so that was a Lian Cam, which was a coloured block shooting puzzle area, and also a P&A, Panda, section where you phase through the wall, or the floor, sorry, into the black spaces and the white spaces. So yeah, both were kind of fun. I got a little bit more annoyed on the Panda one than I would have liked, but that was just me playing terribly, as opposed to the actual the gimmick and whatnot being that tricky or difficult. So yeah. Anyway, 2 left, and as I said, I was leaving the aversion one for last because I would like to leave that to sort of be the last thing ultimately completing the game. So let's go to the jet section. Press X to turn on jet mode. So yeah, you press X, and the kid just sort of moves horizontally, gets sort of a temporary horizontal boost. It's jet time. And yeah, we're going to need to use that in order to sort of weave our way through. Narrow spike corridors, and yeah, it's a really fun one. Again, it's a fairly kind of a simple gimmick, but it also kind of really does make you think about how you know, your position. Like for instance, that very first area there, my very first one where I tried to go to the right, I was actually too far to the right because by the time the jet ended, dang it, I hit the spike that was sort of facing sideways. So I needed to actually start off my manoeuvre a bit further over to the left, so that my jet didn't carry me into the spike. So yeah, it just kind of makes you think about where you need to be positioned. Of course, if you're up against the wall here, it doesn't make any difference. Blast. There's a corner jump here that I'm not especially fond of, that I managed to pull off. I'm slightly worried it might take me. Wow, that was terrible. Ages to do again, but oh well. Yeah, if you run into a wall, then you'll just yeah, you'll continue until the jet runs. Dang it, the jet meter runs out, and then you can move after that. But yeah, obviously, if you don't run into a wall, at some point in time, it'll run out of juice. Flip this gate jump. Yeah, so I feel like there's quite a little bit of a, I wouldn't go perhaps so far as to say puzzle element to it, but yeah, there is you do have to pay attention. Seriously, you do have to pay attention to, or at least have to think about where you need to, for some jumps, where you need to actually start the manoeuvre off from, so that you yeah, don't use the jet into spikes. I hate that gate jump. It comes so quickly after the end of that jet section that yeah, you just it's incredibly easy to mess up. I feel like I've got wow. I feel like I've got like no time to set myself. What? Come on, let's not start dying there. That's just terrible. And you know what? I was almost about to say that the corner jump was going surprisingly well. I've been rubbing up against the wall just to the left of it, and it's working. That seems to be working a good proportion of the time. But of course, now that I even thought about it, or thought that I should make a comment about it or whatever, then yeah, I haven't actually done it once since that point. So yay me for thinking that I've got the corner jump sorted. Thank you. Right, good. Okay, so what we're going to do there is we're going to head down. Forget about this jump. We're going to head down and then jet so I can stall myself out while the spikes are still triggering. I'm going to jet through there, and nice. Okay, I'm going to want to use the jet in a minute. I want to use it there as well. Seriously? Wow. Oops, wrong. Whoa, I nearly messed that up. Incidentally, if you jump while you have, you know, if you jet while you've only single jumped, or indeed, or when you're on the floor, then you will get a wow. Then you will get a in fact, you know what? Fine. If you're going to be stupid about it, then you will get a double jump. But if your jet is on the double jump, then you won't. So yeah, it's something else to be wary of. Seriously? And I can't actually believe I'm resorting to using jet for that first jump, simply because I mean, it's essentially foolproof because I can bang my head on the ceiling, and as at the time I bang my head on the ceiling, I can then jet, and I know that I've definitely got, and I'm definitely going to make the gap. But I mean, the fact that I'm actually considered doing it, and I'm now actually doing it, is frankly ridiculous. But oh well. So yeah, oops. So yeah, no double jump, so then I've got one back. Now, here's another example where if I just jet, I'm too far to the right. So what I actually want to do is backtrack to the left a little bit, and then I can jet. And that was just a terrible jump. Backtrack. Of course, wait for the jet meter to fill up again before you try doing anything. If it's sort of, you know, not, yeah, if it's not, wow, if it's not, that's terrible. I just jumped, so I wouldn't have my double jump ready for that. If you do it while the, terrible, while the meter's not, well, yeah, you can't actually do it. So, but if you're sort of in the middle of a fall, why am I jumping? If you do it in the middle of a fall, in anticipation of obviously being able to use the jet, wow. Then yeah, if the meter's not full, you won't be able to. So I would always just make sure that the jet meter is full before setting off on a manoeuvre. Nice, cool. Unfortunately, I can't use the jet for that bit because I'm going to need. Whoops, wrong area. I'm going to need to use my jet later. So I'm going to have to jump through that. Single jump. Double jump and then jet. Almost had it. Gotcha. Okay. Good. Good. Right. Okay, we need to. Whoops. Can I save there? I can. Right, so we need to jump, double jump, jet. This one, we need to make use of the platform to get a little bit of extra height. And I'm going to jet because I'm going to be safe. And then it's a very long jump over to the left and a jet after that. That did not get my. I did not get my jump after that. It was unfortunate. Hopefully you can all hear it as well. Why am I doing that? I mean, you can do that, but why didn't I jet? It's much safer. Hopefully you can all hear the awesome DuckTales music in the background. Right. Gotcha. And I need to fall down there. So I'm very unfortunate because you can't, because of course you've used your jump and double jump to get over to that point in the first place. You're not going to be able to use that after the jet. So when the jet is finished, you're going to just fall to the ground. So yeah, you need to. If I can demonstrate it sort of here. So yeah, jump, double jump. Yeah, now you've used your jet. So you're going to have to do this. But thankfully, there is a little gap in the wall that opens up, and yeah, we can get our save and everything's fine. Okay. Whoops. Right. So jump, jet, and then jump. This is where it can get a little bit tricky with the timing of the jump, because again, if you jump before the jets run out, you're not going to get that jump, and if you jump too late, then yeah, the likelihood is that you're not going to get the height you want. So yeah, it's a bit of a game, or a bit of a timing thing between obviously. Oh no! Yeah, pressing the jump at the appropriate point in time, just after the meter is sort of run out, so that you'll actually get your jump. But yeah, you'll get it quick enough to the point of view where you'll actually go where you need to. Flip that. Those jumps are always easier always easier when you're going. That was just terribly timed. When you're doing, the nearest one to you is the one on the ceiling. I hate the ones where the one on the ceiling is the furthest away from you. Just have terrible. I have terrible ability to pull those jumps off. And it probably goes without saying, the one where the one's on the ceiling is probably considerably easier, but still, I hate that. I hate that. I either go too far and well, there's me messing up on the first jump, but yeah, I either go too far and just cannon into the spike on the ceiling, or I miss. I don't go anywhere near far enough and just jump on and just land on the spike that's in the that's nearest. Thank you. Okay, I think if I jet here, I'm not going to land on the mini spikes. Don't think I'm going to go that far. No. Good. Right. Jet. Whoops. Double jump and then jet over here. Obviously jet in there. Hit the switch, which is a water. Releases the water. So I'm gonna. So let me think where I want to be. I want to be there, I think, and jet. Actually, maybe there is better. Maybe there is better. No, I was right the first time. There needs to be one block close to the left. That's annoying. So that does mean I need to sort of be swimming when I do it. Which is always, I mean, from here, there's no way I could not get the required height, but when I'm doing this, it's a possibility. What? I didn't think I was out of the water! It was mucking about. I didn't quite get the height I thought I was going to get, and I didn't think I was out of the water. So I just, of course I just jumped straight into the spike. That looks stupid beyond belief. I'm going to double jump and then use the jet, I think. I'd rather do that than the gate jump. Unfortunately, I can't use the jet here because there's spikes either side. Thankfully, I don't need to, though. Okay, so I'm going to single jump and jet into that block. Well, I'm going to try anyway. And then I'll still have my double jump in order to make the jump over that spike. Okay, there's water down there. That does not look nice. This jump, I mean. Yeah, that... What? Really? Ah, come on. I think I'm going to want to do it from the water. Maybe not. That's going to be terribly timed, actually. So strike that. Let's try that jump from safe ground, from the solid ground. Yep, much better. Don't know what I was thinking. Don't know what I was thinking there. Okay. Jet. And that takes me to the spike. That's a bit annoying. Maybe if I don't go quite so far, and probably hold right then when I get to the end. There we go. Okay, I'm definitely going to need to jet that. And land on that block, and then I'm going to need to jet underneath the spikes. And hopefully get my double jump in time to glitch through the platform. Yay. Okay, I am going to double jump, and then hopefully get through there, if that is possible. That doesn't actually look like maybe what you're supposed to do, because I'm completely missing what I presume is a double jump replenishment there. That was nice. So I don't think this is what you're meant to do. Okay, so go there, and then that triggers that. Yeah. That, I don't think is what I'm meant to do. Actually, that's not a double jump replenisher, that's a jet refill. I'm being an idiot. But, yeah, I did that bit without needing to go anywhere near it, so, yeah. But, yeah, sorry, the things are not, are not double jump replenishers, they are immediate jet refills, because obviously, as you can see here, we're going to need to be pretty much, wow. As soon as we finish jetting, we're going to be landing on spikes, so we need to pretty much be able to jet immediately afterwards, so, yeah, nice jet refill. But of course, it does mean again that you need to time pressing the button quite nicely, so that you actually, see if I can pull this off, dig it, so that you don't do it too early before the jet refill, before you collect the icon and the jet refills, but equally again not before you've judged the spikes. So, and again it's quite quick as well. So yeah, not a lot of room for error. Dang it, all room for error on that jet. Got to get in between. I've got to do a whoops. Got to do a between two sideways facing spikes there. So after a double jump as well. Okay, so that gets rid of that. So I now need to. Okay, so I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to die on that spike. That's what I'm going to do. Fantastic! Another one of those ones where I might have a crummier line. I don't think so. Are you serious? What? Unless I... No, this is silly. That's going to run out. I know what I want to do here, but... Like, okay, fine. Play it your way. Except I'm going to need a double jump, so that's just never ever going to actually work, because I'm going to need to use... I'm going to need a double jump at the end of it, and by doing it that way, I am using my double jump. So yeah, I'm going to have to... I can't just jet to the right though. I'm going to hit the spike. Yeah, I'm going to hit one of the spikes. Yeah. By the way, in case it wasn't obvious, this section is a lot longer than the than either the Lian Kang or Panda sections. So yeah, a lot more screens. That's what I wanted to do, but not double jump. I just wanted to get through there and then double jump over the spike at the bottom. Yeah, I'm not quite sure. I guess I could use the jet to dash into the wall, just to give myself a bit of action. In fact, I probably will do that. That'll just give myself a bit of extra time to set myself, rather than falling, you know, quite quickly from the top platform. So yeah, if I've got if I can get my head round actually doing that in the moment, I'll try and do that. That should slow my descent down. So I want to, yeah, once I'm at the bottom there, I want to jet into the wall. Yeah, and then do that. So I messed it up, but that's I feel like that's definitely better than sort of falling much quicker from a greater height. I think this actually is the last screen of this section from memory. Good. Right. Remember to save my double jump, so don't. Good. And let's just save that in case I manage to mess this up. Should be pretty much set up so you can't, but still. Right. Jet's done. I think I might actually leave that and call that a video. The inversion bit is immensely fun, but goes on for quite a while. Yeah, you very rarely die, but it's a very puzzly sort of one. It just takes quite a while to get through. So yeah, I think I'll actually leave that part there. We'll just have just the jet bit. It's gone on almost 20 minutes anyway, so not so bad. And yeah, next time will be the finale, and yeah, we'll go through the very last section of the game. The inversion section. But yeah, I had a lot of fun with the jet one. That wasn't so bad. Nowhere near as frustrating as the Panda one. And yeah, I'll say a lot longer than the other two. But I think I think there's probably a bit more. It's a bit more kind of standard. I don't know, sort of standard thing where. I think there'd need to be more screens of that. If there were just 2 screens of that gimmick, I think it would feel way too short. So yeah, no, I like the fact that one is a bit longer. I think maybe the other screens could do with maybe 1 more each. They feel like a bit short actually. Given how good they are, how good I feel Stage 6 is, I feel like they should have got on at least 1 more screen. But oh well. Anyway, yeah, I'll leave it there, and next time should be the finale, and we'll go through the inversion section. Until then, cheerio.